Your courses are structured in the form of slides where they are well organized and arranged for you. Our gradings, right, are more tailored to the exposure that we have. That gives it a sort of balance. Now, unlike the regular student. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for tuning in, or welcome if you're new here. My name is Bertha and I cover wholesome content. Today I'm bringing you a personal development content or an educational content, call it as you will. So today I'm going to talk about why you should apply for your degree as a distance student. I'll be with you shortly. Welcome back. If you find this content interesting, please stick and stay with me till the end. There are actually other means to apply for your degree. You can be a regular student, you can be a mature student, you can also be a sandwich student. So you can be a regular student, which means that you can be going to school from Monday to Friday on weekdays. Then for the mature or the distance, it means that you go to school only on weekends. And then for the sandwich, when all schools are on vacation, then school resumes for you. And since I'm doing distance, let's jump right into today's video. Majority of people who go with the distance education, the mature, they are people who are usually workers. They are also people who are above the age of 25. Significantly, most of them are even 30 onwards, right? Yeah. Okay, 40, 50, 60, yeah. So you have elderly people in such classes, right? And then people who are also married people, family men, family women, you usually find them doing mature. In the regular sphere, there are people who are married, yes, but they're not as numerous as you can find them in mature. Attaining a degree as a mature student also allows you to have tertiary education if probably you do not do well in your secondary education. Mature allows you to have a tertiary education, to have a degree. You didn't attend high school or O-level in those times, you can still acquire a tertiary education. It's still possible by being a mature student. Because if you're a mature student, you will first enroll in a course called Access Course. In that course, you'll be examined for English, mathematics, and logic. So you have to study for those courses, pass before you buy forms. So if you don't have secondary education, you can opt for mature to gain a degree. With that, you just have to be about 25 years. From 25 onwards, 30, 50, 80, you can still have your class, pass your access course with your English, mathematics, and logic, and then you are cool to go. Yeah, so that's it. Cool, right? Now let's go to the next point. Now the next point is that schooling is supposed to be flexible because you only go to school on weekends, which is on Saturday and on Sundays. Now I use the word supposed because now the lecturers, decide when they want to have class with us. So I use the word supposed, but in essence, it's supposed to be on weekends, on Saturday and Sunday, which makes it more flexible for you. There are also regular students who have been pushed the distance level because of one reason or the other. So on weekends, you get to go to work if you are somebody who is employed or who has a 9-to-5 job. Then on weekends, you make your way to lectures. So yeah, it's very flexible. That is what it was meant to be. Flexible for workers, flexible for, people who couldn't, or in other words, wouldn't have gotten the opportunity to have tertiary education, have their tertiary education, right? Yeah, so that's what it's all about, flexibility. Another point to also add to the flexibility part is that you don't have to be on main campus. For instance, a lot of people are not even closer to main campus. People are living across the country who want to have tertiary education, right? So being a mature student, you get access to the campus that is closer to you. But if you want to be a regular student, you have to be on the main campus. Now to the next point. Another reason why you should consider bagging a degree as a mature student is that your courses are structured in a manner called slides. Unlike regular students, they have to learn everything in the general sense of it. But as a regular student, your courses are structured in the form of slides where they are well organized and arranged for you, so you know that this is a fixed thing you are learning. It doesn't also mean that you shouldn't read wide as a mature student. No, that is not what it's implying. But then they are just zooming in to what you really have to pay attention to. Waste time, unlike regular students who have a lot of time on their hands to study, right? Yeah, so I think that is one of the good things, okay, that comes with being a mature or a distant student. Now to the next point. Marking of scripts, okay, or giving of assessments is tailored to our standard. Having said that, I'm not saying the university is going to dash you marks for being a mature student. No, you have to work for what you want. There's no free marks or free lunch, like we say anyway. You have to work for whatever you want to get or whatever you have, right? But I'm saying that unlike regular students who have more times on their hands, that they read wide, we are more tailored to our gradings, right? Are more tailored to the exposure that we have. So an example is we can have our IA. Now IA is an interim assessment. It's just like a test, class test or a quiz that you have. Your IA will be scored over 50 and then your exams will also be scored over 50. That gives it a sort of balance. Now, unlike the regular students who can have their IA 30% and exams is going to take 70%. So in the term I use tailored, that explains it. Not that they are going to give you free marks for no. They are not going to give you free marks. You have to work for what you want to get. So yeah, so in some sorts, like it kind of balance your efforts that we are putting in. The last point I would like to talk about is at the end of your course, the certificate you get as a mature student for your degree is as valid as any other certificate. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Comparing all the advantages you have as a mature student and then getting the same valid certificate as any other certificate a degree holder is supposed to have, I think that is enticing way to bag a degree being a mature student. Yeah, so I've come to the end of my video. Please be sure to give this video a thumbs up. Be sure to subscribe if you have not, and if you're an OG here, you will know that we are almost 1K subscribers, right? Please make it happen. Send this video to anybody who you think it may be of help to. So with this, I've come to the end of my video. Thank you very much for sticking with me, and see you guys in my next video. Bye.
Wondering how to make a play all night.